How much money did you make from trading last month?
I was a bit 100K for last month.
1 year, 7 months, and you made 100K
Yeah.
in a month.
And this one what give me 86K that day.
Crazy.
Confirmation entry. This one it's A plus setup.
Your goal was to turn 10K into 100K. Now, where are you now with that goal? Have you achieved it?
Yeah, of course.
You turned 10K to 200 and how many K again?
91.
291K.
Before I joined in the 1% club, I was had a lot of problem. I blown many live accounts, many. All the time I put in my live account like 3K, 4K, 5K, it's gone in 1 month or less than 1 month.
It's like if the results is this crazy right now, think about 3 years, 5 years from now. My man is gonna be a billionaire trader at some point. You are just focused on execution, right? You're just focused on becoming your best. And that's what drives you to become great.
The risk management is so important. Since I joined this community, I see a lot of things change in my psychology, in my mindset, how I become more patient, how I become more disciplined every day. Every day I learn something new. Every day I learn from my mistakes.
How much money did you make from trading last month?
So I can say for last month, I made, I was a bit 100K for last month.
Really?
That's insane. Yeah. Many.
What? That's like...
Yeah.
No, that's actually insane. Like, that's like near what I make. That's
Yeah.
Okay, wait. How long have you been inside the 1% club?
1 year and 6 months, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Because I joined in March 2024. So March 2025 is 1 year. So April, May, June, July, August, September. It's 1 year and 7 months.
1 year, 7 months, and you made 100K in a month. That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So Syed, today I really want to dive deep into your trading process, right? Because obviously you are one of the top, if not the top student inside the 1% club, right? So the first thing I want to do with you is to dive into one of your trades that have made the biggest impact, right? So walk us through the entire setup, right? From top to bottom. What's your entry like? What's your stop loss? What's your take profit? And how did you manage risk on this particular trade alone?
Yeah, of course. So my thought process every day, I looking from, I'm scalper, so I'm not swing trader. I focus all the time from 1 hour, 15 minutes to 1 minute when I execute my trades. So my thought process starts from 4 hour for C, just the swing buys, the price going where, bullish, bearish. So I based on my trading session. So I will show in you here was these 3 trades what I took in pre-New York, after New York, in first hour, we can say first hour, second hour of New York, and third hour of New York. That's starting, of course, from 4 hour for C, just the swing buys and this trade that was super bullish. So I waited that just for C, the previous session, what did mean is a session. So when the price take the highest point in a day, I'm going to see 1 hour, same thing. So we are all the time bullish. So I focused my trades to take just buy. There is no sell because the trend of the market, it's super bullish. Then all the time I'm going to 15 minutes for see where the price lead, where going, take which point take, where the price make that reaction for taking the same session buys, what I focused on. Then I'm going directly to dive how and why, for example, I'm taking these 3 trades in New York session. So that's based in liquidity or liquidity cycle and how the cycle of liquidity work inside the market, wherever in gold, in NASDAQ, in Forex, in every pair you can trade. So when the price here like melt in Asia session, take that medium inducement, so start giving first reaction. So from here, I will dive in 1 minute to find and to give my thought process how I detect who is in the control first. So for knowing, yeah, I will buy or I will sell, I need detect first who is on the control, sellers or buyers. For knowing that, of course, we start for taking view in who is in the control. When we find any build up here, I will just trace it on. So any build up inducement coming after break of structure, that's the buyers in the control. After that, looking what the price did here in all this place in when London opened. So build up, inducement, break of structure. We are all the time with buyers in the control. Early sellers, early buyers, all of them taking off out of the market here, and then give us our first intuition that in pre-New York that give us our entry. So when the price take or took this inducement here, give me this small break of structure or internal break of structure. I will zoom in on for see everything clearly. So after this inducement, I traced my supply zone for see if the price will respect this supply zone. After this break of structure, I know that the price will not go in so far because we have already this inducement who take all early buyers here or early buyers here. Then I waited when the price come into my zone to my point of interest, and then I placed my first order here, targeting the first internal structure. It's mean this one, this internal structure. So for not going so far, and you can take your first trade so fast, you taking the first trade. Yeah, I make it here 1 to 18 when in risk reward ratio. That was very good one. There is no pain here, like taking the way of smart money. When the smart money take the control of the market, the price going smoothly to your TP. So that was my first trade, hit TP nicely without any pain, without any problem. So I know that the price for make any pullback and going to further in other point to take. So any inducement have another objective. So the objective is this inducement here to take this internal inducement. So I will not focus to target further. So I know that the price will give reaction after this internal taken. Then I know the price will never going to take this one because it's already protected, because here the price make inducement. We have break of structure here. So the price, this one make it protected or internal protected. So the price will make the pullback here, will never take this point. So here the price make this fake reaction, another break of structure here, because take some small inducement here, then go and start building up here, taking all early sellers, taking orders here, 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 and then all of them taking out with this inducement. That's the end of the early sellers and early buyers who taking them trade, some retail traders who taking trade here, buy. So all of them taking out. And then I placed my order pointing of this liquidity here. So just when I saw the price start giving this reaction, I'm entered right away in second trade. The objective of all this move to take this point, that's the APA. The APAs mean efficient price action. And we know that the objective of the market, we have three objectives. We have imbalances, liquidity, and efficiencies. So any point, any objective in the market, any move have something. It's nothing here, nothing random. Everything it's coming in the right place, in right time. That's it. So that was my second target because I know that's the continuation to taking this point out first, need taking this efficiency, and then what we see here, this melt of the price because the price delivered here was bad and we have a lot of build up liquidity taken here. So the price what did after melt till taking this minor inducement. So taking all this out,
I love that.
that's become all this become liquidity.
Amazing. Before
And
I move
then
on to the last trade, right? Sorry to interrupt you, but
yeah,
I'm just like
yeah,
sitting here so amazed by your ability to spot liquidity and inducement. Like the
yeah.
last time we spoke, I was like, this guy is good. But now I'm so confident that you're not just good anymore. You're great. Like you can see, like you've improved so much since we last met. Like I'm just astounded because like when I see this, I see the students surpassing the master because of how precise you are able to enter, right? Like what you mentioned, at the right place, at the right time. And I love how you enter the first trade before the New York session, right? Because you know, like what you said, liquidity plus timing equal cheat codes, right? Because
Yeah,
timing allows you to understand when liquidity is stepping into the market. For example, when you actually enter for like a buy right here, this was like what you mentioned pre-New York session. And then
yeah,
you also mentioned that you waited for price to mitigate this demand zone, right? The reason why you waited for price to
exactly.
mitigate this demand zone is because you want to have like the tight stop loss, right? Place your stop loss right below the point of interest. And then the thing that really like amazed me the most is the fact that you targeted like this internal structure that we have on the left hand side. And this gives you like this
Yeah,
humongous risk to reward right here, right? So
yeah,
like
that's
this
right.
first entry alone, I was like, wow, holy shit, like that precision, that accuracy, it's unparalleled. And then you tell me about the second trade where you mentioned that you were patient enough to wait for price to sweep all the available liquidity below this lows here, right?
Yeah,
Take out like the
yeah,
final inducement, and then you enter right here. Like, I
yeah.
want to know more about this. How the hell do you enter like right there at like such a precise point and get such a humongous risk to reward to the upside? Like, why at that price at that time?
Yeah, look here. That I got it from backtest, of course.
Mm,
I can say I studied the price, how it's move, how we take, for example, inducement, how the
mm,
price, for example, continue the session bias, because here the move it's not end here, because
mm,
for this move we can say this move continue to take the target or to take the objective that was here, that efficient price action or the APA
yeah.
need take some kind of some sweep or some kind of liquidity. So when it's taken, because we have here some kind
Demand
of
zone, yeah.
order block, or we
Order
can
block,
say
yeah.
demand zone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we have demand zone. So
Yeah.
we have this here, this imbalance. I said, okay, the imbalance normally all the time, what doing gold, especially all
Mm,
the time, try to close in all the time. You see how many times test this
mm,
imbalance.
yeah.
First time, second time, third time. And then
Nice.
when it's closed, what we'll do? We'll mitigate to the demand zone, and
Mm,
then we'll push the price so further. And
crazy.
this kind of price action, I was see it or I saw it a lot of times when I was backtest. And
Yeah.
then I was so confident to enter the trade without hesitation. I said, yeah, the price will not go in so further. We have this imbalance here, but I said, okay, that's over because we have a lot of liquidity taken here, a lot of liquidity. Then I'm enter without hesitation. I said, okay, so I will put my stop loss here. If going in my way, that's good. I know that the objective of all these moves is this one. If can go in more down, it's okay. If hit my stop loss, it's okay. So I manage my risk first. I have strict risk management, 1% in any trade. So I
Mm.
say, okay, I'm already make my trade here, first trade. I'm done, we can say, for the day. But I said, okay, I can try to see my second chance because the objective is still up. And then the price, yeah, worked with me perfectly and hit the second TP.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
the price delivery, what we see here was very bad. Then
Mm.
the melt will be more hard and more fast for
Yeah.
taking all this out and
Yeah.
then react, taking this inducement or all this build up here
Mm.
and then start retraced.
Wow.
Here, what I was focused on first.
So,
Okay, I
Syed,
said, okay, the price, yeah, okay, go ahead.
I just want to say, like, I don't know
Yeah,
whether I can see the smile on my face, but I'm so impressed not just by the way you analyze the charts, but the way you think when you're in the position. Like when you mentioned that the reason why you were confident to execute the trade without hesitation is because you have done sufficient back testing. You've seen this
yeah,
pattern play out so many times, right? That, my
yes,
friend, is something that you only gain via experience, right? By constantly
yeah, yeah,
going through the shit, right? Like
that's right,
conviction comes from confidence. Confidence comes from
exactly.
consistency, right? Like it's the fact that you're consistent in terms of, gathering as much data as possible and you know your edge well and you know, like what you mentioned, if you lose it, you lose 1%. And then if you win, you got like this
Yeah.
outside returns. And yeah, man,
Exactly.
that
Exactly.
mindset, oof, yeah, that's the game changer, bro.
Of course, the mindset the mindset. I got it from Sanjeev. I can't in any trade all the time. I remember his work and his talk. Said all the time. I have this phrase in my mind.
Mm,
You have three things will happen in your trade: small win, or small loss, or big win. That's it. So manage your trade, manage your risk, and focus on your mindset. If you follow your mechanical plan strictly, you will have good results after.
nailed it.
Don't rush, go in step by step, patience, discipline. You, if you're doing like you said, you follow your roadmap, everything will be okay. Because sometimes, when I start, I always have like some FOMO from first trades when I start
Yeah.
trading in real. Yeah, it's happened with every trader. Then after time, of course, after backtest, what I learned from the backtest, that's something insane because when you see and you analyze every move happening in the market and why you asking why this move it happened and you find the answer, then you collect data and you see after 100 tests or 200 tests what you get like results. Then you're based on what you will trade, which session you will trade.
Yeah.
London, New York, Asia, which one have good volume? Which one can you find yourself on it? And I start saying, okay, I start back testing for London and New York both. And
Mm,
when I collect data, I find that New York is the most important session in a day.
mm. It's the most volatile. Yeah.
So, yeah, most volatile, most have volume, have
Yeah.
liquidity. I said, okay, so I will focus on just backtest, just New York. Pre-New York, I'm coming to pre-New York 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, for see what the price did before in London, in Asia, or maybe in the day before. And I based on my trades, my session buys, my entries, which criteria I will wait for enter in any trade. If not coming or correlated my trading plan, I just watching the price playing out in front of me and I do nothing. Sometimes I'm not taking any trade. Like this week, I'm taking I think two trades in this week. So I'm okay. My day it's done, my week it's done.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself because I see
Yeah.
which results now I start to make. That's coming from the hard work every day, focusing more in most important in psychology.
Yeah.
The mindset it's so important because when you have losing streak, make break, go out, stay out of the chart some days, maybe week, maybe month, but when we return back, we have very good mindset and then you can continue. So return back to our the third trade and which criteria I was waiting for take this trade to. It was small one, but it was good one.
Hmm.
When
It's
the
not
price
small.
shot
It's not
out,
small.
it's small.
Okay. Sorry.
So after this bad price delivery go down, so okay, I said okay, the price here, what did take this minor inducement here?
Mm,
I'm waiting. I know the price, any minor inducement, major inducement, medium inducement, make fake reaction all the
mm,
time. And of course, that I got it from backtest
data.
because many trades can, for example, when see this big bullish candle here,
Yep.
very big bullish candle, a
Yep.
lot of momentum.
Yep.
Said, okay, so yeah, the buyers is in control. Of course, the buyers is in control, but
Yep.
it's early buyers, all of them.
Mm, inducement. Yep. There we go.
Exactly.
There we go.
Okay, I'm just waiting the price, push, make small pullback, take some inducement here,
Yep.
and then break of structure. Inducement, break of structure. That's showing that the buyers all the time in the control. Inducement, break of structure, buyers in the control. I'm waiting. I know this big bullish candle led one big imbalance here. That means big, you need wait, patience. That means patience.
Yep.
And then
Patience. Love that.
I waited. I traced my demand zone. No waiting. The price start melting slowly, 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 till mitigate in my demand zone. I know this one, it's protected. Till what? Because the price make it inducement, break of structure. So it's internal protected. So the price will pull back, will never take this low. I waited some kind of see which kind of candle will make. I see this first one, bullish candle, bearish candle. I can say not taking this one out, mean respect this inducement here. Then the price start giving this bullish candle and take the entry in the third one. Focusing on what? Target, it's internal because we have this imbalance here and we have liquidity.
There we go.
Directly, the price start taking away, normally take the TP. Of course, after that, take another inducement here. If someone, for example, I can take this trade too because I will see it, it's good because the price delivery is good. We take inducement break of structure. We can enter, for example, here or here or here for targeting this internal structure too. But I say I'm done with 3 trades, good 3 trades in a day. That's good for my day. I'm done. And this one, what give me 86K that day.
Crazy. It's like 3 trades, but how many R multiple do you actually manage to capture? Because the first trade had like a very high R. I know. And the second trade had a
Yeah.
pretty high R as well. And the third trade is, you mentioned it's a small one, but I think it's at least 1 to 10. That one.
Now 1 to 10, yeah. It's 1
1
to
to
10,
10.
yeah.
Yeah, crazy,
Yeah,
man. 86K, Jesus Christ. Interesting, Syed.
yeah,
Now, Syed, I want to dissect like the entire process. Because like for people who's listening to this, right, just to give them some context, inside the 1% Club, we got 3 coaches, right? Number one is Sanjeev,
yeah,
who you mentioned earlier, who you gave credit earlier. He's very good in terms of like trading psychology and helping our students master the
yeah.
mental game of trading, right? Controlling the emotions,
That's
so on and
right.
so forth. And then there's me and Jason, who's focusing on technicals, right? Which is where you learn
Yeah,
the liquidity, break of structure, point of interest, all of the stuff, right? And
yeah,
Jason and I, we both use the same fundamentals of the market, right? We perceive the markets the same way, but we trade a little bit differently, right? So
different. Yeah,
students get exposed to 2 different trading approaches, 2 different trading styles. Now, one thing that stood out to me about you, Syed, is that you didn't just follow my system or Jason's system blindly. You actually combined both approaches and built your own edge. So tell
yeah.
me, like, what was your thought process when it comes to like building your own edge using both my concepts and Jason's concepts?
When I start, of course, I was focusing more in market mechanics, mean your strategy. When I start with the market mechanics, and after that, you post second lesson, it was about liquidity. I start say, okay, so if I want to jump to Jason's strategy, I need first mastering Brad's strategy, knowing everything about liquidity, how it's work with Brad's strategy,
Yeah.
how it's work supply and demand zones, how it's work order blocks. All these stuffs I need focusing all about. And I start backtest first just about supply and demand zones, order blocks, all these stuffs. That's it, without looking in Jason's strategy, without that. And wherever, when I take something, some trades based on your strategy, I showed for Jason. And all the time, I take him advices about. He said for me it's good, or yeah, between have this, for example, these mistakes, need correct this one, or you need looking next time for this or this. And all the time I'm taking note from his advice, of course. When I saw I I can say I'm done for 90% of your strategy, I said, okay, now I can jump to Jason's strategy and looking for, and I want to see which similarity between Jason's strategy and your strategy. And I'm fine, many similar, many. And that's coming in liquidity and supply and demand zones or order blocks. What I add from Jason, imbalances, efficiencies, and how it's work, the cycle of liquidity. That's it. And I'm combine all and I'm start make backtest, of course, before both. Foresee how I can trade in both strategies in one strategy and find data what I need for start my trading style and making my edge in the market. When I'm start backtest, of course, from the first backtesting, I was struggling so maybe like 1 month and some days. I can't put both of them in the same time. But I said, okay, I need trying and try again till I'm find that case how it's work between supply and demand zones, order blocks, liquidity, imbalances, efficiencies, and I'm start put it all of them in same time in my chart, and you see results now. Of course, Jason helped me a lot how to define that liquidity cycle, which point, for example, the market take, that the objective of the lower point to take some point, maybe internal or external. If you will find which point is the objective of the market, you will know that the cycle of liquidity, how it's work. And that's combining with which order block or which supply and demand zone where the price can mitigate and give reaction, and the results is in front of you. And that's my journey every day, between gold, sometimes forex, indices, of course, Nasdaq. I made a lot of good results in Nasdaq. That's very insane results too.
I
And
love, yeah.
yeah, I want to add just one thing. Yeah, every day till today, I'm back test every day. I take minimum between 1 hour and a half to hour every day. When I'm coming from my work, I finished my stuffs with my family, eat everything, and after that, I stay alone in my desk and start back test in night, 1 hour and a half to hour every day like that, collecting data. And now I want showing you something in FX replay. That's the surprise what I was want to show in you.
I'll
I will
do that.
stop this one in trading view,
Yes.
and I will show
Yes.
you.
Okay. Wait, Sai, before we jump into FX replay, right? But the very
Yeah,
impressive
okay.
results. The,
Yeah,
now, this is what I love the most about you, right? It's the fact that you are so consistent. And that's what makes you great. A lot of people watching this, they might think, oh, Sai just got lucky, right? Sai is just one of the lucky guys who managed to get the strategy and then master it and then got good. No, volume negates luck. Syed has done so much backtesting, gathered so much data that is undeniable that he does not trust his edge. You can see, like, when he analyzed the charts, he got balls deep conviction. And that only comes from data, right? It's like this guy is still
yeah,
backtesting every single day. Since he joined us 1 year, 7 months ago, till right now, every single day, backtesting, every single day, attending any sort of coaching course that we have going on, be it the psychology course with Sanjeev, the technicals course with me or Jason, every live trading session, every backtesting session, this guy doesn't miss, right? That is what creates luck. So
yeah.
yeah, like I just want to like tell everybody that, man, this guy keep putting the work, and that's what allowed him to get such great results today, right now. But yeah, you can continue with your showcase
Yeah.
of your backtesting results. Right?
Yeah. And this is, now for a while I backtest Nasdaq, of course, every day. And if you see here down account balance,
Yeah.
you see the number it's 813,
Oh my God. I just realized the P&L
and
is
PNL it's
730K.
700. Yeah, till today, till yesterday. Sorry, till
Wow.
yesterday.
Wait. So you started off with 100K on this
Yeah,
backtesting.
100K. Yeah, yeah.
How long will it take you to accumulate like how many backtests is that?
Um,
What the hell?
yeah, it's. I can say it's 1 month. I think 1 month and some days. Yeah, not long.
Jesus Christ. Volume,
Yeah,
sheer volume. That's sheer volume right there, man.
yeah, yeah. And here, that's last one what I was did last night. It's
Yeah.
here. There's three trades.
Mm,
It was in Nasdaq
mm,
with all details, how I take, why, and all these stuffs with liquidity cycle.
yeah.
Because Nasdaq respect all the time liquidity.
Mm, mm,
Have some kind, for example, sometimes about supply and demand zones, but not all the time. Work,
mm,
but liquidity, inverse fair value gap
yeah.
working so fine when the price, for example, takes some kind of minor inducement or medium inducement, give
Yeah.
good reaction, good results. For targeting just internal liquidity, all the time working so fine. Here, when the price sought out the price down, keep taking this minor inducement here.
Yeah.
So I will just showing the minor inducement taken here, make fake reaction, another inducement, and then create our inverse fair value gap here.
Yeah.
All the time work with Nasdaq and give us some kind of liquidity here, inducement, and then break of structure. The context of the price delivery, it's so important when you want to take trade in Nasdaq, that it's so important. So I'm not took the price, the trade here. I can enter here, it's good. But for be sure that the price will go in up and take the way, I need waiting another kind of inducement and break of structure. That's the perfect scenario can happen for take your trade and looking that the price delivery, it's good to go in further to take your TP. So then when, yeah, exactly. So after the break of structure, the price let here our small imbalance. I know that the price will come into close this imbalance and then react. So I waiting here, my stop loss under the protected because we have break of structure inducement, that's its internal protected, and the TP going smoothly to TP directly.
That's
the
it.
price delivery here, it's so important.
That's it. It's all
Before
about putting
going
in
to
the
trade.
reps. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So now, just now I noticed your dashboard, right? What's interesting to me about your strategy is that it has an insanely high R. So I automatically assume that it's like 20% win rate or 10% win rate or some shit. But I saw your backtesting dashboard and it shows 54% win rate. Is that correct? Is that like the average win
Yes.
rate month to month? So if a
Yeah.
54% win rate and your average R multiple is, I guess, 1:10, that is an
Yeah.
insanely profitable strategy right there.
Yeah. Minimum. For example, in
Yeah.
these three trades, we have like 1 to 6 here,
Yep.
1 to 7 here, and 1 to 6 here. It's,
1 to
we
6,
can
yeah.
say 12, 21.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like I said, the price delivery, that's of course, I need mention Jason. Jason, about the price delivery, the context of the price delivery, he's really,
Top tier. Top tier.
yes,
Is the
top.
god.
He's top. I can say nothing,
Yeah.
no comments. He know how to explain him work, how he work, of course. That's insane. Every day when he, like today, I was wondering to join a live session with the beginner coaching call,
Oh yeah.
but
Same here.
I said today I have live session with you, so I said
Yeah.
okay, today I will watching after the recording.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
that's the strategy of Jason. It's 100% Jason strategy. How the price delivery work, how to know the context of the price it's good or no, and then take your trade. So the pullback and looking for why need taking here the sell in inside New York session. So like we see here, so when the price take this inducement, or we can say it's minor inducement.
Wait, so for this one, let me just try to like put myself in your shoes. And I
Okay,
will try to like, okay, you can correct me if at any point of time, like my thought process is wrong, right? Because I'm gonna be like,
no problem.
I'm gonna be like
Yeah.
sad today, right? So what happened over here was that price goes down, right? Break structural, so we know that price is pretty much shifting bearish. So your bias is that we are trying to short at all these lower highs, right? Trying to trade in an
Yes.
alignment with like this internal order flow. So what happened was that when price actually pulled back up to this area right here, the reason why you entered is because if you look at the left-hand side, we got a swing high that swept liquidity, making it a protected high,
Exactly.
right? So you are pretty much betting
Exactly.
on the fact that price is going to be respecting this protected high since that's the last point of liquidity. And you pretty much trade in continuation with that to the next minimum inducement that we have on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Your thought process, it's right, 100%.
Nice. Love that. Very
Of
beautiful.
course,
Really
like you said
precise.
here. Yeah. It's, it's about how to enter in which time, saying Jason. It's important. The execution, it's important. We see here that, which one I need take here.
What do you
Okay.
say?
We have here, we
Huh?
have here, give me 1 second,
Yep.
NYC open. The
There we go.
NYC open, it's at 3.5. That's New
Mm,
York stock open. The
mm,
New York stock open give that good momentum in the market and take some soft of liquidity.
yep.
Sometimes early buyers who take the entry early buyers sometimes. And if you get wrong the way or the session bias, you will be liquidity like retail traders or all these stuff. So that's
Yeah.
why the timing it's so important
Yeah.
because NYC open at in my time it was three and a
Mm,
half p.m. session.
mm, mm.
Then the momentum will be very good when you take the right side with
Yep.
smart money. And
Yep.
we know the smart money when take control, you need to be with them, not
Yep.
counter them.
Yeah. There we go.
So the timing, it's important.
Mm,
And looking what the price did before. If you have the context of the price, it's good, and the price gives some kind of protected mean, you will wait when the price give break of structure because for making a protected
mm,
after inducement, we need break of structure.
mm.
Then the price will come back to same zone where you can wait mitigation and then you can take your trade to targeting the lowest point that was the objective of the market.
Mm. I like how you mentioned timing right there because like that's one
Yeah,
key thing that we focus on inside the 1% club because we know that at different timing, different currency pairs, they will play out differently, right? Like they move differently depending on the volatility level, right? Depending
yeah,
on the amount of liquidity in the market. And like what you mentioned, if you
yeah,
can't spot the liquidity, then you are the bloody liquidity, right? So it's very good that you
yeah,
mentioned the point of timing because so over here, this is where New York session opened, right? And then what happened was that around here, I'm pretty sure this is somewhere during the New York Q zone, right? Because that's
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think 1 hour after New York session opened, and that is where you'll see like a huge amount of like volatility in the market, and that is the best time to try to jump in before the smart money actually start coming in, right? Before the
yeah,
institutions start
exactly.
filing their sell orders, and they got it and like
Yeah,
the best timing possible because right after that we got this huge colossal move to the downside and price just collapsed and then pull back
yeah,
to
yeah, that,
last point of interest that swap liquidity and just continue to your TP timing.
yeah, directly. Yeah, timing.
Love that.
Timing is important. And you know what I figure out some other thing, when you like define the time,
Mm.
we have like 4 cycle in our day.
Yeah.
That's 4 cycle. It's dividing between like 4 hour in each cycle.
Mm.
And that 4 hour each cycle give first hour and second and third and fourth hour. And
Mm.
any hour you need knowing what doing first.
Yep.
When, for example, the first hour in 4 hour candle open,
Mm.
that's first name that the accumulation candle.
Mm.
And you know how it's moved that the accumulation candle. Second candle coming, it is the manipulation candle. Can take the previous one from the top or from the down. It's depend the session bias.
Mm.
If we will take the sell, mean will take the top, like here, will manipulate the previous one and then shoot down. After that come in the third hour, it's distribution candle, where that's the timing when you need entering the trade. Sometimes we enter in trade in, for example, in the manipulation candle. It's depend the price action, depend the price delivery, and which point it's taken, which point it's not taken, and which objective need taken after.
Mm.
And the fourth hour, it's the X candle, or can be like continuation or reversal.
Mm.
If, for example,
That's right.
the price took, yeah, like here, if it's
Yeah.
took the objective, will be reversal.
Yeah.
That's the X candle. This hour, it's the X candle.
Mm.
It's reversal. It's not continuation. If it was continuation, we'll go in more further down. And of course, you need looking in any move, any reaction in the market and why. All the time, ask why.
Why?
You have the price
Exactly.
take this minor inducement.
Mm.
Fake reaction induced.
Mm.
Take early buyers here. Early buyers, it's out. So in reinduced the early buyers. And then what make? Break of structure. What led here? Imbalance.
Mm,
So when you see the price take some inducement, break of structure and let imbalance, just wait, be patient. The price will
mm,
come into your point of interest all
yeah,
the time.
yeah. There we go.
All the time.
All the time. It
Of
has
course,
to.
that you will not know in between night and the day. It's day after day, month after
Mm,
month, back test, collecting data, and you know how the price moving, how the price react in the real market. After you will know in that when the price let any kind of imbalance after break of structure, we return back to close that imbalance, like here. And when the price give me this break of structure, what did here? Give some kind of build up liquidity
yeah.
inducement. I'm not
Inducement.
entering this inducement
No?
for knowing that the price will not go in so far.
Yeah.
I waited after this inducement, break of structure. That's what happened here. Pullback, give another confirmation entry. This one, it's A plus plus plus
Mm.
setup.
Full porting the
It's
account
not
and
A
get
plus
advantage.
setup.
It's an A plus plus
Yes.
plus plus setup. Nice.
Yes,
Checks out
because you
results.
have inverse fair value gap here,
Yep.
inducement, imbalance,
Protected
and
low
break
right
of
here.
structure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And you have this one protected too. This one, it's
Yep.
protected.
Too protected. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. So
Nice.
you can enter directly in the brick. It's mean in the end of the inverse fair value gap
Yep.
without waiting this break of structure because already happened here
Mm.
and put your stop loss under the protected,
Mm.
and that's it. Your trade it's good to targeting this high. That's it. Not
Mm.
going far.
Yep.
That's the
Conservative.
objective of the market.
Yep.
Yes,
There we
the
go.
objective of this one to take in this one, and you are out smoothly without any problem, without waiting the higher point taken. You
Yep.
are out from the market with good trade, and you are done.
Beautiful. That's it. Beautiful. You can see that mechanical thought process and the fact that you didn't get greedy. You know what's the objective of price. You see the market for what it is, and you understand that price is gonna take out this high, right? So that's the natural point. Like you don't care what happens after that, right?
Yeah.
Price can or
No.
cannot take out this high, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. That's the objective of price.
Doesn't matter.
There we
Exactly.
go. There we go.
Exactly.
Absolutely nailed it. So interesting approach to the way you trade. We've pretty much like broke down every single thing, like your thought process from the start to the end, right? How you analyze the charts from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame, your entry process, and you've really once again impressed me with like the way you actually analyze the charts and the way you actually enter the trades with such high level precision and accuracy. It's actually like I'm still speechless right now, like looking at the way that you trade because, bro, like that level of expertise, it takes people like 6 years, 10 years to master, but you have mastered it in 1 year, 7 months since you joined us. And let's kind of like humanize you a little bit, right? Because obviously you haven't been this high level, profitable trader. Because when you started, when you first joined the 1% Club, I remember you told me that your goal was to turn 10K into 100K. Now, where are you now with that goal? Have you achieved it?
Okay. Yeah, of course. So, my goal first, when we was talking about in my roadmap, so
Mm,
to making just 10K per month. But of course, my ambitions, it's more higher than that. When, like said Sanjeev, when the money will become like a tool. So you will not like looking in numbers. You're looking what you're doing like work, how you make perfect your work every day,
mm,
how you can, for example, controlling your emotions when you are front of the chart.
yep.
That's the most important.
Mm,
But the numbers, of course, coming after. When you
yep.
start like give your work a perfection,
Mm,
you start looking after your goal will be so small than your work. And when you're looking for numbers, you will see that start be insane numbers because
yep.
when I look in my results, I said, yeah, I was looking in the end of 2024 to have like 10K per month or less than that or more. But looking now, uh, like making from 10K to 100K. Now it's 291.
291K. So then 10K to 291K.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Wait, wait, man. There's like I'm like mind blown so many times throughout like this entire session right here. First, when you told me that you made 100K last month. Next, when I saw the way that you trade. Next, when I saw your backtesting results. And then now you're telling me that you turned 10K to 200 and how many K again? 260K?
91.
291K. Okay, cool,
91.
cool, cool.
We can say it's almost 300.
Okay, let's round it up to 300. Okay, cool. 291K. All right. Now,
Yeah.
once again, you haven't been this profitable trader who have achieved the mindset of a professional trader, right? It hasn't always been like this. What were you
Yeah.
struggling with before you joined the 1% club? Like, what was like the mistakes that were keeping you stuck? Because I understand that you were like not profitable before you joined us, right? So yeah, tell me
Yeah,
more about
that's
that.
right. Yeah, of course. Like you always had with your story, when I saw your story in your video, I said, I have, yeah, it's not same situation, but it's kind of. When before I joined in the 1% club, I was had a lot of problem. I blown many live account, many, and know anyone like I was searching inside internet many times. I can say maybe like almost for 3 years, something like that, between 3 and 4 years, to find someone who can teach me how to understand the moves of the market, how I can trade. Because, I was trading randomly. I don't know how to analyze, like now, the chart. I know just the move. It's going up, I'm entering buy. I see the move going down, I'm entering sell. And after the price take me out. And they say, what the heck? What's going on here? All the time, I put in my live account like 3K, 4K, 5K, it's gone in 1 month or less than
Live
1 month
accounts. Yeah,
and going out, going out.
yeah.
Since I joined 1% Club, I remember that was March 2024. I said, okay, let's start from the beginning. Let's do it the right work. First, understand what does it mean this move? What does it mean that and that and that? When I got it in the work every day, you know, at that time, uh, I made, I think, like 4 or 5 hours to learn. That's it. I'm not looking in a chart. I not do nothing. Just learn and learn and learn. Watching lessons, rewatching lessons many times for take notes, for understand how the market move, for knowing what I need to do. And then after 2 months and some days, like maybe I was like 2 months and 10 days, I said, okay, till now I'm start understand how the market move. So I need like start applying what I'm learning from courses. I'm going to the chart, of course, start applying supply and demand zones, order blocks, making how the market move in high time frame, medium time frame, low time frame, all these stuffs. And then I saw, okay, that's good things I'm start doing. I said, okay, now I'm start understand everything, so I can move into demo account, like you said in that roadmap.
Yeah,
Moving
the roadmap. Yeah.
in demo account, I opened one demo account and I said, okay, I will see what I learned from all this stuff. It's going good or no, and I will know if I will stay and I will move in other place. Maybe here it's not for me. And when I start applying what I learned from market mechanics, I said, wow, that's really working. And you know one thing, when I when I found your YouTube channel, and I'm start like just watching all your videos and said, okay, this guy have something credible to take to give. Following or just what you're saying in YouTube video, I say, yeah, okay, I would trying to see if that's work or no. Supply and demand zones, order blocks, all these stuffs. Yeah, good work, working good. Why not? I will try to apply and then see if that's working good or no. When I'm start like just applying that in my chart, making like test, back test, what you was just showing in YouTube channel. You say, nice, I have something to do. After that, I'm going to your bio in YouTube channel and find your link about 1% club.
Yeah, I
I'm
remember.
click on for see the deep work, how it's work and how it's going.
Mm,
Then, yeah, when I'm start studies and taking courses, watching videos, I know that have something here credible, something really to know, something to study deeply, and will have results after. And that leads me to stay long this time with you
mm,
from 2024, March 2024 till now,
crazy.
because every day I learn one lesson. Every day I learn from my mistakes. Every day
Mm,
I was have like losing streak before in September 2024 for like 2 or 3 days, and I stopped for like a couple of days, and after I'm back strong with good mindset, and that's helped me, Sanjeev. I so grateful for him because I was asking him about that and said for me what I need to do, what and yeah, and we are here
the
till
rest
all
is
this
history.
process, all this journey till now.
Crazy. It's crazy character development because I remember we had our first interview, I think last year,
Mm.
somewhere around last year, right?
Yeah,
I think when
yeah,
you're
yeah,
like
yeah.
6 to 8 months in and you were already like seeing results, but you were not like this. You were not like this good at trading. You were not
Yeah, of
managing your risk
course.
this well. You didn't have
Yeah,
such
exactly.
strong mindset when it comes to trading. And then we had our second
Mm.
interview, right? Which was like, it was like a few months ago, right? A few months ago,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
was
a few months
doing
ago.
well,
Yeah.
right? You were doing like decently
Mm.
well. You were catching sniper entries and shit. But now I feel like you're at a peak. Do you feel like you're at a peak right now? Like, like your mindset is so strong right now. You kind of understand the game. You are no longer imposing your will to the market, but you finally see the market for what it is. And I think I like the most is the fact that you're just continuously learning. Like you're still improving every single day. Like what you mentioned, you're still learning new stuff about your own mistakes from the three coaches inside 1% Club. Are just continuously getting better, sharpening the sword, and just really becoming 1% better. Like, I'm just so excited to see where you'll be 3 years from now, 5 years from now. It's like if the results is this crazy right now, think about 3 years, 5 years from now. My man is gonna be a
Yeah,
billionaire
of course.
trader at some point.
My next goal, of course, to have 1M in my live account, of course.
Mm, mm,
So I say, okay, now, like I said before, when the numbers become a tool, like money become tool,
yeah.
you don't, you stop looking for money. You will
Mm,
looking for what kind of work you made. That's the
the
most important.
process. That's right.
Yeah, the process.
That's
Because
right.
when you focus just with numbers, when you will not go in so far. Of course, you have objectives. You put your
Mm,
objectives. You say, for example, after 6 months, I need to be in this level. After
mm,
1 year, I need to be in this level.
mm,
Of course, from joining till
mm.
now, that's really it's big and a big difference from the first time to till now. That's a big
Big
difference,
difference. Yeah.
big process, big progress.
Mm.
When I'm sometimes I look at myself, I said, "That's me, really. It's not me." I say, I don't believe that really, and I'm
I
talking
love that.
seriously. Sometimes I said, "Yeah, that's no way." Before, I don't know what does it mean candle. What does it mean this move? What does it mean that? Till now, when I see my results, I said, yeah, that's really insane. How to find like kind of coaches who take your hand to learn something really credible, something insane, and that's what I said. That's the freedom. This is the freedom. It's nothing else. Yeah, I'm still working 9 to 5, but I know what I'm doing because
Mm.
first I need to have like some saving
Yeah.
for example, 1 year, 1 year and a half, when I will take my freedom. So I know what I need to do.
Yeah.
And that's my goal now.
Nice. Love to hear that. Just continue chipping away, eventually scale to 7 figures. I was about to ask you that actually. Like, I was about to ask what's next for Syed, but you just mentioned that you want to have like a $1 million trading account. And yeah,
Yeah,
but I just love that. It's only a matter of time until you reach that goal, to be honest with you. Like judging by your progress right now, yeah, it's not a matter of like why or what, but it's a matter of when. Like it's like
yeah,
keep on doing the work. Like what you mentioned, just continue focus on the process, continue becoming a skilled trader. The money will eventually come. And I feel like right now
yeah,
you've done such a good job in terms of like focusing on the process. Like what you mentioned, you are no longer attached to the outcome, to the P&L. You're just focused on execution, right? You're just focused on
yeah,
becoming your best. And that's what
yeah,
drives you to become great, right? It's not your obsession over like money or P&L, but it's your obsession with getting better. Yeah,
yeah.
man, absolutely nailed it, man. So,
Yeah,
so
I want to say just one thing
yeah,
after you continue.
yeah,
Of course, I know that many trader or
mm,
maybe some people from our community will see this video. You know what I
mm,
want to say something really important, and I say that sometimes in your live session.
mm,
Uh, I saw many members in our community like struggling almost every day
yeah,
asking me, a lot of members asking me,
mm,
especially every day, send for me message in private chat, asking about help about how doing that or this. And all the time I say them, if you have patience,
mm,
working in your mindset first,
mm,
when you will have patience, when you are front of the chart, you
mm,
need find your key of patience, of discipline, how you can manage your risk.
mm,
Don't overtrade in, not before. Of course, all these stuffs will not come in overnight or day.
yeah, yeah,
That's coming with work, with every day you are
mm,
front of to the chart. But what I want to say, it's more important, just patience, patience and the patience and patience. Because when you follow your trading plan, you have mechanical plan. It's work, 100% work. But the problem when you losing streak or you making like you have losses all the time. You are not ever break even. All the time you have down. You are in minus, minus, minus. That is coming from you. It's not your mechanical plan. Your mechanical plan is work. Because when you're not combining with your psychology,
mm,
you will losing stake all the time.
mm,
And after a while, you will say, okay, it's not for me. And
mm,
you will let. And you said, okay, game over. No, we are here for not game over. If you find the K, that's your freedom. And the K, it's coming from mindset. If you have bad mindset, you will not go in so far. All coming from mindset, all coming from patience. Because if I showing you my private chat, you will not believe how many questions I get every day. And you know how many members I do live session with them in Zoom in Sunday
yep. I was about to
when I
mention
have
that.
time. Sometimes when I'm
I was about
coming
to mention that.
from work,
Yeah.
sometimes half hour, 1 hour, 40 minutes, and they say, okay, no problem.
Mm,
I learn from my work
mm,
and I give them what I learned,
mm,
and that's helped me a lot to focus in my process every day and help me for again like try to practice in what I learned every day. For example, if I do mistake in some places, I know how to correct it, to return back to my data all the time. That's what I want to say for all members who will see this interview, because it's so important to have patience.
mindset.
I'm guarantee everyone inside our community, everyone, I give guarantee. If you focus in your mindset more and more, you will have results as soon as possible. You can't imagine that. I start focusing in 10K per month, and now I have more than that.
That's right.
Patience. I said for
Patience.
guys, patience.
Patience. It's like throughout this entire interview, I'm sitting over here and I'm just thinking like, it's worth it, man. It's like all the amount of hard work, all the late nights, all the early mornings I've spent building the lessons for the 1% Club for the past 1 year, hiring all the coaches, building the best team, just so that we can get students results. It's all worth it. Like that's how I felt throughout this entire interview because my goal with the 1% Club is to just get the people who join the 1% Club results. And if I could just help one person, it'll be worth it. And like when you actually show me like everything from the start to the end, like the way you analyze the charts, the way you think when you are in the trade, the way that you are patient enough to wait for your A plus 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 setup to appear, the way that you actually manage your risk, right? And the way that you actually handle your emotions in real time, all of this stuff, all of these like nuances, it just makes me feel so fulfilled, knowing that everything that we have done here, building like an exceptional product, right? And just really changing life. So yeah, like I'm just lost for words right now because I didn't expect like this level of like maturity and experience from you, right? Because like considering how like you are good at technicals, right? But when it comes to the mental, because like we rarely talk, right? So it's like you telling me your mindset right now, I'm just like, holy shit, you have grown so much since we last met. And I think there's
Yeah.
nothing else that makes like a teacher or a mentor feels more proud than that. So kudos to you for doing the work because like all we did is to give you the knowledge. All we did is to give you the treasure map. You are the one who actually took the knowledge, took me and my knowledge, Jason's knowledge, Sanjiv's knowledge, created a trading plan, backtest it, shop every single day, right? Attended all the coaching call, do the work, put in the reps, and became consistent, right? So it's all you. Like it's like we gave you the tools, you took the tools, and you went out there and got the goal, right? So yeah, man, good job, Syed.
Thank you. Of course, I want to say the last things or maybe last phrase in this interview. Uh, like I said, the patients pay all the time,
Mm,
all the time. Someone, for example, going to the gym. It's not in one day. It's not in one week. It's not in one month. He will have muscles. That it's hard work every day, every day. That's the patience, how disciplined you are when you go into the gym. If someone like football, soccer ball, who play football, he's not in that level, who is not professional, if it's not that the him journey,
mm,
every day training for
every day.
coming or becoming that professional. It's that.
Mm,
So I want to say, like, in our community here, we have like a wonderful, great coaches, about
yeah,
technicals
great code.
and about mindset.
Mm,
Yeah, really. I saw many videos. I saw many people talking about mindset, talking about technicals.
mm,
Have I can't say all of them saying bullshit, but I can say 90% it's bullshit. That's my experience.
mhm,
That's my experience. I
mm,
know others who really give something valuable, something good, but where I find myself, it's here. Till I join into it, till now, really great. I'm all the time grateful for coaches, Brad, Jason, Sanjeev. I learned a lot of from you, a lot of things, many things, every day, all the time. Sometimes, for example, when I want to make like review for my trading journey, all the time I'm back to videos, rewatching again from
mm,
beginning to the end, every time. When I have time, I'm trying to watching for see if maybe I missed some points for noted too, and all the time I find something new. I said, okay, I watched this video maybe 5, 6 times, 10 times. Doesn't matter. I can again rewatch it for see maybe I missed something, and all the time I find new things inside. All the time new things, and that's helped me in my trading journey to focus more in my technicals, in my mindset, how to focus in execution, exit, timing, to how to read correctly when the smart money come in the market. All these stuffs. That's really good work from you guys. I never see it before. Really, I never see that before, and many people asked me about to give teaching or be mentor for them. I say no.
mhm,
Now I'm focusing in myself. I'm focusing my
mm,
mindset. I'm focusing my trading journey
mm,
and how like I journal in my trading, journal in my stuffs, my mindset, how I was feeling at that time, which mistake I did, which mistake I need to avoid next time,
mm.
in which time I need enter to the trade, how I can manage my risk.
Yeah.
the risk management is so important. Risk management is so important. Like said all the time, Sanjeev, small win or small loss or big win. You have to
Never big
take three
loss.
things.
Never
Yeah,
big
never
loss.
big loss.
Yeah.
Never big loss.
Never big loss. Ah, absolutely nailed it. Right, Syed. So, yeah, man, like you got burned before you joined us. I'm pretty sure other students got burned as well by like fake trading gurus or like bullshit online. And when you join us, like what you mentioned, you found a home. And since then, you haven't left home. This is home, like truly.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, so yeah, we're gonna wrap it up right now. And for the people who is watching this right now, I hope you guys will like really take this as like an inspiration because Sai is like a trailblazer in the industry, right? It's like an outlier. A lot of our students look up to him because he's in fact like the top student, right? One of the top students inside 1% Club, and like he deserved to do so, right? Like he's put in the reps. Like what I really love most about Sai is he didn't just copy trades or like take signals from me or Jason. Like when we enter the trade, he also entered as well. No, like he took the system, the raw mechanical system, refined it, and made it his own. And that is why he's scaling so fast. That is why he's able to turn 10K to 291K. That's why he's able to level up mentally so fast. That's why he's able to think in terms of like a professional trader and view the market for what it is rather than what he think the market will do. And most importantly, like what I mentioned earlier, the thing that really stands out the most about you, Syed, is the fact that you are so goddamn consistent and you just don't stop. Because when you don't stop, you can't lose. Like Syed literally, like I mentioned, like no shit up until this point, 1 year, 7 months inside the 1% club. Still shows up to almost every coaching call. I still see you on my live coaching call every single week. This guy never gets complacent and he's always giving back to the community. And he's really like building like this sense of belonging, right? Like what you mentioned, like sometimes you even host free coaching calls from the members on the weekends just to
Yeah.
help out, like for free. Like you don't have to do that. We don't pay you for that. You just do it because you just enjoy being part of the community, being like the role model and just giving back. So really appreciate you, man. So genuinely from the
No
bottom of my
problem.
heart.
That's my prayer, man. You know, that's this interview. It was like good. I see that we're talking about a lot of things because
Mm,
many members need looking the process, how it's work, looking how patients win pay. What I want to say here, that's my big pleasure to be here. Since I joined this community, I see a lot of things change in my psychology, in my mindset, how I become more patient, how I become more disciplined every day. Every day I learn something new. Every day I learn from my mistakes, how I that skill start progressing every day, every month, every year till now. So what I want to say to members, just focusing in your mindset, focusing more in mindset because 90% it's coming from mindset.
mm,
10% it's mechanical plan or technicals. Of course, we're not talking about fundamentals too, because we'll have some news sometimes that's make the price inside the market so volatile, and you don't know which kind of session you will take. That's buy your bias will be mixed by yourself. So about that side about news, it's better to avoid. When have news, you need start your trades after news finished. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you can find your trade and you can enter without any problem, without any heart heartbreaking or something like that.
mhm,
So focusing in mindset, focusing in patience, and
mm,
everything will come in the right time with the
mm.
right way.
There we go. What a perfect way to end this. All right. Thank you, Syed, for today's
You're welcome.
insights. Right. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love to learn from you, maybe when they join the 1% Club. But this is the guy. He's the legend. He's the myth. Thank you once again, Syed.
You're welcome, Raul.
All
And
right. So
looking for another one.
let's do it. Maybe sometime in 5 years
Yeah.
from now, where you're like a billionaire hedge fund manager.
We will see that, we will see, we seeking for our freedom here, bro. So I don't want to be with any hedge funds or anything. I want
Yeah,
to be with myself. That's
exactly.
it.
That's it. All
Yeah,
right. Thank you,
yeah.
Syed. I hope you have enjoyed this interview with Syed. He have dropped so many rare insights and gems, and free sauce in this interview is actually crazy that he gave away his entire liquidity cycle strategy. So, if you want to learn more about his strategy and get hands-on to the same strategies that we taught him inside the 1% Club, click the first link in the description and go and apply right now. And if you want to check out more success student interviews or even see his previous success interviews, right, to see his character development, check out this playlist right here. And hopefully, I see you inside the 1% Club.